Good morning, Winston. Oh, you go back outside. Okay. I'll leave that open. Oops. Good morning and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a little bit different than normal. Today is going to be a little bit different than normal because Jordan is actually gone on a fishing trip today. So it's 8:20 right now. I actually just went and picked up breakfast, which I never do. I'm a breakfast girly. I love breakfast, and honestly, if I don't eat, I'm like ravenous for the rest of the day. But anyways, so I went and I picked up salad and go breakfast. If you don't have salad and go where you are, I don't know like where they have them, but I got their little breakfast bowl. Just like it's, I don't know, I got the traditional one. So it has potatoes, bacon, eggs, and cheese. It sounded so good. I don't have anything here to eat this morning, so yeah, I am gonna put on some music. I'm going to eat, read my Bible, and make a grocery list because I need to go grocery shopping today. So I thought I'd just like bring you along on my day and everything, but I wanted to say hello, good morning. Jordan left around 7:30 and then I went, got breakfast, and then now I'm back. So I'm gonna hang out with Winston. I've got a couple workouts that I have to do. I'm gonna make a grocery list, go to the grocery store, just kind of get around and hang out by myself today. And with Winston, obviously, I gotta hang out with my dog. But yeah, okay, I'm kind of rambling now. Let's do this. This is what the food looks like. I mean, it smells so good. Whatever spice they have on the potatoes, delish. It's like pepper jack cheese too. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Have been on a kick recently with my coffee. I have been on this kick recently with my coffee. For some reason, I am loving drinking my iced coffee out of a mug instead of like a glass cup. I don't know if it's because it just like feels cozier or honestly, I have no clue, but yeah, so today I have this cute little mug that says Hello Fall. My mom got me this like 2 years ago, I think. I've also been loving this mug that I got from Walmart. It's like really so dirty, but it's a Gilmore Girls mug, and I think you can see that, but it's so cute. So yeah, we're gonna do just like a basic Americano for me, espresso, then you fill with water. Okay, I did that off screen, but espresso filled with water, rest the way with ice. I'm gonna top with some half and half. And yeah, sometimes I do like a sweetener. Sometimes I'll do like, last video I was making this salted caramel creamer. I am not on that kick anymore. I was like, okay, cool. And now I'm done. I don't know, I'm not always like a sweet coffee person in the morning. Like if I have a sweet coffee, sometimes it'll be like later in the morning or early afternoon, around lunchtime, like if I have a second one. But recently I just haven't been really like feeling that. So yeah, this is what we're drinking. This is how we're drinking it. Honestly, when I realized that I could do that, I was like, this is literally life-changing. Like, I am obsessed. So, that's all I have to say. While we're chatting here, let me bring this up again because this has changed my life, okay? I'm gonna be the person that talks about it because I feel like not a lot of people do, okay? And it is the fact that you need to be taking or getting enough fiber in your diet. So what I do personally is I take psyllium husk fiber. Let me get my things and I will show you how I do that. If you are someone, you're like, I feel like my stomach hurts, I'm bloated. See, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I have noticed that my stomach feels a whole lot better and I feel just like all around better when I'm drinking fiber in the morning. You don't have to do this the way I do it. There are plenty of things that you can take that have fiber in them, but I prefer this because it doesn't gross me out. So, and also it like agrees with my body, if you know what I mean. So like when I take psyllium husk with some juice, it makes me feel completely better. But if I were to take like, sorry, that's my ice machine. If I were to like just like put some chia seeds in my smoothie or like in some water or whatever, it just does not have the same effect. I feel so bloated and uncomfortable and it kind of like blocks me up if we're just gonna get it out in the open. So taking psyllium husk, I don't know. It just is life-changing. So basically all I do, it's very simple. You can also buy, one more note, you can also buy Metamucil, which is the same thing, but it is orange flavored and it's like sugar-free and stuff. And so personally, I try to stay away from sugar-free things because for whatever reason, if I have too much or hardly anything that's like sugar-free, artificially, like not like artificially sweetened, but like sugar-free sweetened, it makes me break out. So I try to stay away from that. And so that's how I discovered this little combination, this little concoction. So I just take 1 tablespoon of the psyllium husk and I just get this at Trader Joe's. I think it's like literally $8 or something, but I can't find it anywhere else except for Trader Joe's for the price. And also I can't find it really anywhere else. So I just have like my little cup. Sometimes I use a cuter cup. This is just a cute little glass cup. These are from Target. I don't know if they still have them, but they were. Tablespoon of psyllium husk. And then I fill the water. I fill the cup the rest of the way up. Hopefully I have enough juice for this. We're gonna pretend that this goes all the way up. It's about halfway, but that's okay. And then I prefer to use a fork to whisk it up because I just feel like if I use a spoon, like the fork like breaks the little clumps up. It just makes sense in my brain. I was using cranberry strawberry, white cranberry strawberry or something, but normally I do cran apple. I just sometimes like to change it up, but I think I like the cran apple the best. And once you're done drinking your fiber, you have to. I cannot emphasize this enough. You have to drink enough water because if you don't, this is going to have literally the exact opposite effect. And instead of making your stomach feel better and getting some movement in your belly, if you know what I'm saying, like helping you go to the bathroom, it will actually do the exact opposite and your stomach will hurt so bad and it will block you up. So I'm not trying to scare you into drinking extra water than you should, but all I'm saying is more is better when it comes to drinking water after taking fiber. And I know that from personal experience. So basically when I drink my fiber, after that, I'll just like chug as much water as I can. I decided to throw it back with a little Hydro Flask action the past few days, but yeah. Like if you wanted like, oh, how much should I do? They say like a 1-to-1 ratio, like take your fiber with 8 ounces of water and then drink 8 ounces more water without the fiber in it to like help it in your system or whatever. I would say double up, honestly, if you're gonna drink, and you don't have to like drink it really, really, really fast, but within a short amount of time after taking your fiber, drink a bunch of water so that it like all goes together in your stomach. I don't know, like in my brain, I'm thinking like when I'm drinking the fiber, it's going into my belly and I want water, like a lot of water to go with it so it doesn't like, because I think what fiber does is it takes the water out. Honestly, I have no clue. I have no clue. But I know it like binds things together in your digestive tract or in your stomach. I think it's in your digestive tract. So maybe I should like do more research on this before like promoting it to you. But all I know is it has literally changed my life since I started taking it, and also since I started doing it in the morning. Because then I just can go to the bathroom whenever I need to instead of having to wake up in the middle of the night because I drank a bunch of water before going to bed, blah, blah, blah. So taking it in the morning, especially first thing on an empty stomach, I feel like it just really helps me. And it just, yeah. Because if I don't take fiber, how many times am I going to say fiber in this whole little portion of this video? But if I don't, I honestly am not someone who has a very regular digestive routine. I don't go to the bathroom very much. So, and I'm saying that in code, so I hope you understand what I'm saying. Like, yeah. So it's really helped me, honestly, and I feel like so much better. So yeah, I think I've talked about this for like literally 6 months now. So if you've seen any of my videos, this is not anything new to you, but still.
Say good morning to the vlog. Say good morning.
Oh my goodness. I have to update you all on what the past week has been. The past about 2 weeks have been with Winston. It has been like literally not challenging, but we went through some health scares with Winston, but he is all better now. He just, oh God, I believe he's just relaxing now. He is so sweet. What are you doing? When I tell you I love him even more now, I just like, oh, I just love him so much. I just want to bring him with me everywhere I go. So basically, a couple of weeks ago, Winston started like, I would say like for like a few weeks before this, like I could just tell he was gradually like less and less interested in his food. And so I'm like, what is going on? Like, I don't know, maybe he's not.
Are you so sleepy? You're sad.
Are you sad his dad's not here? Side note, Winston is obsessed with Jordon, and I think he's really sad that he's gone.
Are you sad that there's mommy today? Oh, that's so sad.
Okay, so basically, he was acting kind of weird and less interested in his food. Like before this, he would eat so fast. He would, you know, scarf his food down, and I couldn't get him to like slow down. But slowly, like he was like less and less interested in whatever until one day, like a couple weeks ago, it was like a Friday or something. I made his food for him, and he looked at it and then like literally turned around and walked away, and he didn't eat anything. And I was like, what the heck? That's so weird. And so I woke Jordon up. I'm like, he's not eating his food. And the day before this, he like ate like half of his food for a few days. He'd like eat half of it, walk away. He's not interested. And so he didn't eat his food. We're trying to force him to eat because we're like, what is going on? Because he's like normally like a really like starving. He's like, I want my food and I want it now. I'm starving. I love eating. And so we're like, what is going on with him? And so we're like, maybe he's stressed out, maybe he's whatever. I tried doing one of those. Well, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. So we tried to get him to eat. I don't know, I can't remember if he ate a little bit or he didn't eat anything. Anyways, we went to work because we had to go. And then the next day, we just like stayed at home with him all day. I laid on the couch with him. It was like so nice, so relaxing. And so this was not this past Saturday. It was the one before that. Yeah, so like, yeah. Today's Monday, so not the Saturday that just happened, obviously, but the Saturday that happened before that. So we lay on the couch with him, whatever. I'm like, I'm gonna try one of those like online, like telehealth things, whatever, because they have some for dogs, like a vet on chewy.com. So I tried that. They were like, well, he might just like not be interested in his food anymore. He's blah, blah, blah. It was like really vague. He seemed just like pretty much exactly the same. Like he was still like, he didn't have any other symptoms aside from the fact that he was just not really eating, which was like so weird, like I keep saying. But like for a few more days, we like changed his food, which I was so nervous to do because if you have been here for a while, you've heard me say this, but Winston is allergic to chicken. So yeah, we changed his food to, we were using the Nulo Limited Plus turkey recipe. It's like a adult and puppy recipe food, but now we have it's a Kana pumpkin, like beef and pumpkin. And yeah, so that's what he's eating now and he really loves it. So basically we were just like doing anything we could to like get him to try and like eat and everything, but his appetite was still like really low and he seemed like a little bit more like not as energetic as normal, but he was so sweet and I just felt so bad, but we couldn't figure out what was going on. So eventually on Wednesday, Jordon called, made an appointment. We went to the vet on Thursday just to like get him like checked out and everything. And he was fine. And then they're like, yeah, he looks good and everything. Well, we just want to do some blood work. So they did regular blood work and it all came back normal. And then they sent some blood work out to be tested for valley fever. And so that ended up coming back positive. And so basically he had valley fever and we didn't even know. And I felt so bad. But it wasn't like anything serious. Like he wasn't coughing. He wasn't whatever. Basically the only, wow. The only thing that really was like standing out to us is that he just like still wasn't eating after a few days, even after like whatever. Because we're like, maybe he's just like bored of his food. Like maybe he just wants something new. But yeah, so I'm like so glad that we took him when we did because we caught it really early on and everything. So now he has to take these like antifungal. So if you didn't know, like valley fever, it's like these, they're like spores. I don't know what in the world a spore is, but there are spores in the dust. And when it's like really dusty outside, or if your dog's like sniffing the ground or whatever, they say like pretty much all dogs get it, but some, like a lot of dogs don't show like symptoms of it or anything. And so, yeah, but basically, he like caught it sometime in the past and we don't know exactly when. We caught it early enough where he's like totally fine and everything, but we have to give him these antifungal, but the spores, it's like a fungus. And you have to take the medicine for 6 months and then he'll test again for it and see how he's doing and everything. I think you go in at 3 months and then 6 months, but you like test again to see how it's going. And yes, we have to give him this medicine twice a day for 6 months at least. And so, yeah, but he is doing much better. That camera is wobbling. Okay, I really hope it's not too loud in the background because I feel like my fridge, the camera picks up my fridge as being super loud. I have my washing machine running and I have the TV on with football today. Got Monday Night Football on. It's the Bills and the Jags. And my quarterback in fantasy football is Josh Allen, and they said he's doing really good tonight, so let's see. I love that for me. Ugh. Okay, I'm playing against Jordan this week, and Josh Allen has 22 points right now, and we're in the second quarter. So yeah, I'm just bummed because I'm losing. He has a 98% chance of winning the game. So that is awesome. I'm planning to only get projected to only get 115 points. So bummer, but that's okay. So anyways, I got back from grocery shopping. I just went on a walk. Winston is outside going potty. I had a really weird afternoon actually, because I was like, oh, I'm actually gonna not film the rest of this video and I'll just do a whole video with my grocery haul and when I'm prepping for this week, blah, blah, blah. And then I decided that I actually don't wanna do that and I will just include that into this video. So I did my makeup. I honestly sat on the couch for like hours today and it was nice, but I was like, okay, I need to get going. Anyways, got rest of the way ready. I went to Sprouts and got like a little snack box. You know, you can get them like in the fridge section. And it had like some, like, it wasn't like beef jerky, but it was kind of like these like, kind of like a Slim Jim, but like, I don't know how to describe it. It was kind of that kind of thing. Smoked sausage maybe, I don't know. And then I had cucumber, strawberries, and cheese, and it was really good. And then I got coconut water when I was there too, because I just wanted a fun little drink. And now I'm eating an applesauce because I got that because we got brats for one of the meals this week. And Jordan likes to have applesauce when we have brats. And anyways, I'm kind of rambling now. So I did my grocery haul, I'm back. I'm gonna get some water, have a little Gatorade, and I'm gonna make some salad dressing for the week. I haven't done this in ever, but my mom used to do this all the time. She'd use, it's not this is the Kroger brand, but it's like a black and red and yellow packet like this, and it has a salad dressing bottle that you can buy with it, even though I didn't see it at Fry's. But I'm just gonna use a little mason jar. Can you even see that? I hope you can. So I'm gonna use this. All you need is, let's start with that. So let me lower the camera. Whoa, that's a good height. Oh my gosh. Harvey Food Network. Just kidding. So how you make this, it says combine a 1/4 cup of vinegar, 3 tablespoons of water, and the contents of the packet in a jar, and then you shake vigorously for 20 seconds. So let's do that. I'm gonna move these out of the way. Okay. 1/4 cup of vinegar. This actually has like marks on the side, so I'm just gonna go up to the 1/4 mark. And then 3 tablespoons of water. Okay, that is definitely 3 tablespoons. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. I feel like my parents used to use apple cider vinegar, but honestly, anytime I eat it, like in the past not 4 years, that's so specific, but in the past few years, if I have apple cider vinegar, it like really hurts my stomach. So I just opted for white vinegar. So I'm hoping this still tastes fine. Okay, and then you just add in the contents of the dressing. Ooh, this smells so good. Okay, and then now you just shake it up. I love these reusable lids. Stole this from my mom actually. So you just shake it. And now you just add in your oil, and I think it's 1/3 of a cup, no, 1/2 a cup of salad oil, whatever that means. I'm gonna use a mix between olive oil and canola oil because that's what I have. And I just think that'll taste delish. Okay, so since this is 1/2 a cup, I'm just gonna do 1/4 of each. Fresh lemon would be very good in this too, like some lemon juice. I just feel like that would be delicioso. Probably just the bottle. Okay. Okay, and now you just shake it, and that is honestly all you do. Okay, so yeah, and then it just says to refrigerate for several hours before using, just so it can all like marry together. And I don't plan on using this tonight. Well, maybe I do. Whatever, I might, but yeah. That's my salad dressing for the week. It's super delish. I wish I remember the name of the one, the regular one, but if you go to like any grocery store, it's in the salad dressing area. It's where you get like the ranch dressing packets. It's like right next to that. So yeah. Now that we have that done, I'm gonna start on my sweet potatoes, which I'm planning on using for breakfast and lunch. So that's why I got a bag of them. I'm hoping this is enough. I was gonna do russet potatoes, but they were like literally out and I didn't want to buy a whole bag of them. And I already wanted to get sweet potatoes more than regular potatoes anyway, so that's what I got these for. I'm planning on making little like bowls for breakfast. What's that? Oh. So I'm gonna make like basically what I made or what I bought for breakfast this morning. I was like, I'm gonna make these and then freeze them and then just like heat them up in the morning when I'm ready to eat. I don't know why I've never thought to do that before, and I hope it works. I'm really hoping that it works. So first, heat up the oven, 425. Now we obviously need to clean off the sweet potatoes and we will chop them up. So let's go rinse. I literally mean I just like rinse them. I'm not like scrubbing them or anything. I don't know. Sometimes they have like more dirt on them than others, but this time they don't have like dirt on them at all. So yeah, got my chopping board. So I just like to cut them into, let's see. Just like little like bite-sized pieces. So just like think like that big. I'm going to show you one. Makeup tutorial, like this big of a piece. Just kind of cubes. I feel like they bake the best, etc., etc. So yeah, I'm just gonna chop these up. I'm not gonna bore you with like describing how to cut them up or anything. But yeah, I'm gonna go cut these up and I'll tell you what we do next. Okay, I've closed my window. It's getting a little bit darker out, so just so I don't feel like anyone's like staring in my window, I'd be able to see it, but anyways. So I have 2.5 sweet potatoes cut up. I'm actually still cutting up more because I realized the way I normally do this, I'll show you. So I'll show you and then I'll explain what I'm doing. So I'm gonna do some coconut oil. Honestly, I don't have a recipe. I just get a good amount, drizzle that over the top, melt it in the microwave. I just like get a couple spoonfuls, melt it in the microwave, drizzle that on top. And then this is what I love doing for salads, and if I'm just like having sweet potatoes on the side with something, is I do a little bit of garlic salt. I pretty much put garlic salt on like everything, so I just like love the flavor. And then we're gonna do some cracked black pepper or regular, whatever you have is fine. All of these I've just kind of like seasoning to taste, basically. I just guess and then I bake it, and then if it needs more seasoning when it gets out, then I do that. And then you can do cinnamon, but I don't have cinnamon. I always forget to buy more, so I just do pumpkin pie spice. And I just kind of like sprinkle this over the top. I do quite a bit because I love, I have the hiccups. I love the cinnamony like flavor with the sweet potatoes and the coconut oil. It just is so good. And then you just kind of get your hands dirty and mix the coconut oil, all the seasonings, make sure everything is evenly coated. And this is like my favorite way to cook sweet potatoes. Bake them in the oven for like 30 minutes and they are perfect. I love meal prepping these because I just feel like they last very well in the fridge. You can just like throw them in the microwave or whatever and they like taste so good. And then, yeah, I just like the way they taste on like salads and everything with like chicken or whatever. Like, I just think they're so delish. So that is these done. And then I'm putting sweet potatoes in my breakfast bowls, but I don't want cinnamon and sweet. Would that be weird? Like sweet flavored seasoned sweet potatoes with eggs. I don't know. I kind of would rather just do like a little bit of different seasoning for the bacon and egg breakfast bowls. So I'm not going to do the same seasoning. I'm gonna rinse my hands off really quick. So instead of just doing everything at once, I just cut the sweet potatoes, like I sectioned them in half. Not like literally, but I'm gonna do half the sweet potatoes sweet, half of them savory. And these aren't really even sweet, it's just like the cinnamon on them. I didn't know like that would taste weird on with eggs. So I'm gonna lean towards yes and not do cinnamon with it. And then you just need a glass container. Since they're already like oiled, there's like oil on them. I feel like this is like so messy, and I apologize if this is stressing you out. You just honestly pour it in a glass baking dish, spread them out, throw them in the oven until they're really like soft. Basically, however long you want to put them in there. Usually for me it's about 25 to 30 minutes. So I'm gonna put these in and then I will get those started and then throw those in the oven also. Okay, now I'm realizing that my bowl has cinnamon on it, but it's fine. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut the rest of these up and season them, and then I'll show you what I do. I almost just forgot to hit record. Okay, so I have the coconut oil again. Yes, the bowl is not cleaned out. It'll have a tiny bit of cinnamon, but you know what? That's okay. The dishes are piling up in my sink and I don't feel like doing the dishes, but I have to because there's like so many dishes out here. Okay, so we're just doing garlic salt, coconut oil, black pepper. For whatever reason, I feel like the coconut oil helps to really like make them soft and crispy a little bit, but not like, I don't know, when I do like other kinds of oil, I feel like it takes so much more of it to like actually coat the potatoes and like they don't get like dry and like burnt. So yeah. Okay, and then since I want to do something a little bit more savory, I'm going to use this Steak King Chop House blend on the potatoes. I just like the way it just adds a little something different. It's probably going to be so peppery now that I'm thinking about it, because I just did pepper and then there's like pepper in this, but that's okay. So yeah, it smells so good. I don't know what is in that. I guess I could look at the ingredients in a second. Should I do this on a baking tray maybe? That was crazy. Okay, first, these have salt, spices. So it's black pepper, fennel, oregano, red pepper, and pink peppercorns, and then garlic. So that's what's in this. Scrumptious. So I'm just gonna throw it in this pan. This is just like a metal baking pan. It's basically the same size as the glass one I did. And it's non-stick, so it didn't need oil, but also things have oil in them. So now that I did that, you can, so partway through baking them, you can mix them up. You don't have to if you don't want to. Sometimes, honestly, I forget and they turn out totally fine. But if you turn it up to 450, it does take a little bit less time. I want to say 450, it takes 25 minutes. 425, it'll take closer to 30 minutes. So I think they're gonna need a little bit longer than I'm expecting. Honestly, I don't really care because I'm not in a rush. I'm just like prepping these for the week. So now I need to make chicken for Jordan for chicken Caesar salad, which he's gonna have for lunch this week. And then I'll prep my lunch for tomorrow, which I'm gonna do like a salad. Oh, I guess I can't really do that yet, so I'll do that tomorrow. But I wanna like prep the lettuce for the salads. I need to do the dishes. I need to do the chicken. just want to sit on the couch and do nothing. But I told myself I'd be productive while Jordan is gone today. So he will be home soon. He said once the sun sets, he was gonna like head back down. So we'll see what time he'll get back at. I'm thinking it'll be close. He's like a couple hours away. So the sun goes down around 6:30, which right now it's 6:23. He'll probably be home in a couple of hours. Maybe 3 max. I don't know. It depends what he does. Like if he hangs out with his family for a little while longer. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited to see him, but this day has gone actually so fast. I'm drinking Gatorade too. I just wanted a fun little drink. Okay. Let's do this thing.